Chapter 1. You don't believe me yet. There are some sayings where, no matter how many times you hear them, or who you hear say them, they sound like they're made for losers. They sound like cope for unsuccessful people, and as though they are manipulatively intended by successful people to throw you off the track. This is how I used to feel when I'd hear people talk about competing with themselves rather than with anyone else. A lot of you probably feel the same way, and you don't understand how that's holding you back. Why would you be afraid to compete against others, I used to think? Who cares if you're better than your old self if everyone else could still be ahead of you? In theory, my old mentality does make sense. You could improve very slowly while everyone ahead of you improves quickly, therefore staying ahead of you. It's not illogical, but it is unrealistic. You see, the reality is that the compounding effect is very, very real and very, very powerful. The reality is also that most people either don't make significant improvements over time, or that when they do, they hit a plateau that they don't ever bother conquering. So as it turns out, competing against yourself and growing constantly really does, over time, lead you to be in the top 1%. Chapter 2. The Power of Clarity. As always, there is a lot of benefit in knowing your enemy. When you compete against others, you can only guess how hard they're working. Competing against others may leave you feeling negative about a 10-hour workday because you falsely assume the competition is working 16 hours. Or positive, that 4 hours of deep work has you ahead of the competition because you falsely assume that they're only working for 2. When you compete with yourself, you know for a fact whether you've worked more hours, trained harder, learned more, earned more, or implemented better habits than your old self. So you may as well take on an enemy that you completely understand. Your old self. Chapter 3. Success in practice, not in theory. Being an ambitious man is a good thing. Aiming for the top of the mountain and beyond is an admirable thing to do, and so is being the cream of the crop in your career. However, a downfall that can be experienced at the hands of ambition is actually complacency. When you're at level 2, there's nothing wrong with aspiring to be a level 100 one day and planning how you will get there. However, you still need to do all of the level 2 stuff necessary to get to level 3. If you become so ambitious that you only respect goals and positions that are far out of your reach for now, this will trap you in level 2, fantasizing about and imagining yourself at level 100 while making fun of the complacent level 20s who, while less ambitious than you, are way ahead of you right now. Make sure that you're adequately focused on the next benchmark that's attainable within a matter of months or even weeks, and appreciate every step along the way as a building block of your ultimate vision. Chapter 4. It'll be better than you think. If you're currently making $50,000 a year and aspire to be a Ferrari driving, penthouse residing business mogul, going from $50,000 to $100,000 will not make your dreams come true. It won't get you the Ferrari or the penthouse, and other people won't look at you like you're a rock star. But you will notice an improvement of your everyday experience of life. Going to the grocery store and buying food that used to be too expensive, picking up some new clothes every now and then, actually saving some money every week rather than stressing over how you will pay your bills. These are all fantastic feelings of prosperity and security, and if you continue to compete with yourself, you will force yourself into the next tax bracket. You'll enjoy the climb as things are better for you than they've ever been before. It's not all about being at the absolute top of society. That comes with time and with constant improvement. For now, be the best you that you have ever seen. Enjoy your progress and use the momentum to surpass those around you by complete accident as you constantly surpass yourself. Good day.